Yeah, my name is Joe Glenn. I'm the head coach of Auela Swim Club. We're located in Kailua. About 60% of our club is kids that are just mostly recreational swimmers. And I mean, I can tell you, the reason our club got so big and grew so much is we had this playground outside the Kailua District Park. And a lot of kids in Kailua, they ride their bike to practice. They'd get there like 15 to 20 minutes early. And they just want to see their friends, you know? And that was the highlight of their day. They were playing on the playground before practice, and we'd have to yell at them, "Come on, we gotta swim now!" And of course they love swimming and all that, but they love the whole process of it. And that's been taken away now. You know, even though we have very limited practices now, we can't even do any of that. So I do think we've lost some kids because of that too, because they've lost some of the social outlet as well. So yeah, one of the truly kind of sad aspects of this is just some of our high school kids basically have quit swimming, and I think they just kind of lost a little hope for a little while. Some of them, even like their parents told me, they gained like 15, 20 pounds, hurts their self-image and everything, and just it makes me so sad that the people that make these decisions, they don't. The only thing we hear about is how many cases there were today and this and that, and like that's the goal in life is not to eliminate one virus, you know. We have to balance everything, and there's been no balance to this approach, and just seeing kids fall through the cracks is really heartbreaking. We had some shirts made recently for some of the kids, and they say "Make Aloha Great Again," and really because the main collateral damage for me is the lack of aloha. You know, people are scared of each other. They look at each other as germs rather than people. When this all started going down, that was already in March. That was my biggest concern, is the way people would treat each other. And you know, just for instance, one day we had a beach practice, and somebody felt like we had too many people there and we weren't spaced properly, and they started taking pictures of us. And you know, I waved and stuff, and you know, next thing you know, they're posting it on a social media site. Try to walk a mile in someone else's shoes. I know sometimes I judge people like, "Why are you driving in your car with the mask on?" Well, you know, if you're like that, try to see maybe that person's scared. Maybe they've watched the news too much. Maybe they don't actually understand the science, and try to empathize with that. And if you're the person looking at the kids playing basketball in the park and like, "Oh, why are they so close together?" Well, think about these kids that are 13, 14 years old, and they've been cooped up in their house this whole time. And then if they're lucky enough to go to a private school and they can go once or twice a week, they wear a mask all day and their face hurts at the end of the day, and they don't get to see people's expressions. And don't judge them for wanting to like be a kid. Well, the mayor specifically, I would ask him why he doesn't talk to the people ever. He always hides. You know, I've been to protests, I've seen him skirt by. If I was the mayor, I would go see what those people have to say. And the reason he's not is he knows he's wrong. They all know they're wrong, and that's why they avoid the people. They forgot who they're working for. It's not for their special interest donors, or it's not for, you know, their golf buddies. They work for us. And yeah, I don't like expect anything crazy out of them, but they're just so out of touch with what's happening. Get involved. If you see something wrong, go protest, call the mayor, support a local business. Don't just sit on the sidelines and say, "Oh yeah, this is sad, this is happening." You need to do something, and you need to do it now, because governments never take away, they never take away our freedoms and liberties and give them back. And they're not gonna unless we do something. So take whatever stand you can take.